I've already done one video playing Martin Bot where I tried to lose on purpose. This game I'm going to actually try to win, but even for a low-rated player like myself, it would be too easy. So to make this fun, I'm going to seriously handicap myself. First, let's choose a challenge mode, random color. So I'm going to roll the dice every time and be forced to move the piece. I can to whichever the dice tell me I have to. I can move it to any. I can make any legal move with that piece, but I have to move the one that the dice tell me I have to. And here's what this little chart here tells what each number equals. And the reason I have 4 dice here is, for example, this first move here, I can only move a knight or a pawn, of course. There's no way to move any of the other pieces on the first move. So really the only 2 rolls that were acceptable here was a 1 or a 2, which we got both of them. But that's why there's 4 dice. If the first dice, the move is illegal or impossible, then I go to the second, then to the third, and then to the fourth. If I ever have to, I'll re-roll them again. But anyway, right off the bat, I got a 1. So out of the 2 choices, the knight or the pawn, I'm moving the pawn on the first move. And okay, and I can move the queen. 5 is queen. Not that I want to move it here. I don't want to get it too far out, but I don't want to block my bishop, but I guess I'm blocking the bishop. So I'm not really sure what a good strategy here is, because it doesn't really matter if your pieces are protected, because there's only a 1 out of 6 chance that the piece protecting it will be able to take back if that piece gets taken. So that seems to be a useless strategy to protect pieces, unlike regular chess. So I need to move a bishop here, and neither of my bishops can move. So next it says 5 queen. Alright, well, I didn't want to move the queen out, so I'll put it back. So, oh my god, I did not see that. I was so busy explaining how the rules here that I'm imposing on myself. I was so busy explaining how the handicap worked that I didn't even pay attention to the game. Wow, this would have been an even better game for the last Martin video I did, when I was trying to see how many moves I could lose in. I lost in 5 moves, and I thought that was amazing. This game I was trying to win, and I lost in 4 moves. So I actually beat the last video. This video should have been the last one when I was trying to lose. All right. Anyway, well, now that I explained my handicap here and the rules, I can pay attention a little bit more to the game and what's going on. So I'm just going to try this one more time, and like I said, I know Martin doesn't take hanging pieces most of the time, but he doesn't seem to miss checkmate like you just saw there. So I'll just try not to leave any checkmate in 1 moves here. So are we moving a pawn or a knight? It's a knight move. Another knight move. Martin moves the knight to the edge. Okay. A rook move. Alright, well, that means that castling queenside is gone. Another rook. Well, just to keep the possibility of castling available, I'll just move this rook back to where it came from. And Martin did not take my knight there. Queen. I've got no queen moves here, so next is 3 bishop. I've got no bishop moves. No king moves either, not that a 6 was rolled, but it looks like I'm moving a rook, a knight, or a pawn here. So the last roll was a knight. Okay, so we can do that, and I can take a pawn, but yeah, there's of course some. Alright, he did take it. Martin doesn't often doesn't take advantage of your mistakes, which is kind of what I was hoping for there. Obviously, that strategy didn't work. So I got a pawn move here. All right, might as well attack the queen, but well, I actually didn't think he was going to move the queen, but I figured I wasn't going to get to move the pawn again next move. But Martin did move the queen, so that was a little unexpected. Rook, like once again, I'm going to move this rook just to keep the possibility of castling available. Not that I even should, I don't know, just from playing regular chess, I'm just assuming I should be trying to castle, but with these rules, with this handicap imposed on myself in this game, I don't even know if castling is the best strategy here. But being that I don't know what else to do, I guess that's what we're going to try to do. So I have to move the queen here. I can move the queen, and Martin left his queen there. I didn't even see that. I was talking again. Oh, the bishop could take it. I'm talking so much that I'm not even paying attention in the game. But I think that was good getting that queen out of there. So this rook just keeps going back and forth. I'm just still holding out hope to castle. So that rook is just, every time I'm forced to move rooks, it's just going back and forth. Alright, well, finally castling is... Oh no, castling's not gone. I rolled a 6, so I'm thinking I lose my option to castle, but I don't. I can still castle because there's only 2 king moves, 2 empty spaces, d1 and e2, and neither one of them are legal moves with the bishop there, so I actually am forced to not move the king. So to the next piece, knight. Well, I like the knight there, but I have to move it, so we'll go here. I don't know, maybe b5 would have been better, I don't know. And we do have a bishop that can move. Well, if we get bishop again, we can take that bishop with check, but we don't. Rook move. Alright, I still have the castling option available, so we're still not moving that rook on the H file. Rook again. This would look really weird, you know, if somebody didn't know I was playing this dice chess with these handicaps imposed on me. The fact that I just keep moving this rook back and forth is kind of silly. Alright, king move. I have to move the king, and I can move it, so alright, there do go my castling rights. And well, now I don't have to keep moving this rook back and forth. But I guess I will. I mean, only other place would be to move this one to g2. Queen. Oh, I don't have queens anymore, so knight. I have no idea. I guess I'm going to go check. Even though I know that pawn and the bishop and the knight can take back. I don't think things are looking too good here. As bad as Martin bot is, I don't think I'm winning this game. Well, I can take the bishop here, so I guess we will. Martin, I would say 50-50 Martin takes back, and Martin bot does take back. Gotta do a king move. There's no light squared bishop, so this move in there can't be too bad. Now that rook wants to move again. It doesn't get to this time. No queen. So bishop move. The bishop can't move. Alright, so rook. Okay, the rook does get to move. Not that I know that Martin would have taken it anyway. Bishop still can't move. No knights on the board for me, so it's a king move. Well, if I get another king move, I can take that knight. No, I can't. And I did get another king move. Go right back to where we were. Well, I guess we'll line up the rook behind the king. I don't know if that was a good idea. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I don't know what's a good strategy here. Well, the beginning of the game I was talking about how I wanted to get castled, and I couldn't. I lost castling rights, but there we are, manually castled. I don't know if it helps any or there's any good reason to be castled, but there we are. We're castled. Alright, Martin, I don't know what that move was. I gotta move a pawn. I don't know. Let's hope for another pawn move and attack this knight. And Martin probably won't take. Or actually, we might have wanted him to. We put that rook behind there. So we have no knights. King move. Stay on the light squares. There's a dark bishop. There's no light bishop. Pawn. Okay. Martin did not take this pawn, and I was just hoping I'd get another one roll before he did, and I did get a one roll, surprisingly. In fact, I got 3 of them there. Queen move, no queens. Bishop cannot move. Bishop again. Rook. No. My first thought instantly was put it on the open file, but oh well, I guess I have to. But then the knight can take it, but there's no other rook moves. I could move this one, but then the knight can take that rook also. So, all right, not much choice here. That was the whole point of this video, though. That's a huge handicap, being forced to move a certain piece. A bishop still cannot move. Well, it will. Oh no, I was going to say it will be able to next time, because I'll move one of these pawns out so that finally we can get the bishop out. But I guess I do want to do that, but I guess I should take this check right here. Now I have to think, Martin says. Well, he didn't think too long. Okay, yeah, I can't move that bishop still, so it's rook. It's going to be hard to checkmate, even if I'm up a lot of pieces. It just seems like it's going to be really hard to checkmate, just because you don't have a choice on the piece you move here. Well, I really don't want to be with no light squared bishops and no dark squared bishops. I really don't want my king on dark squares, but no choice there. I guess I should move this pawn out of the way next time I get a pawn move, so I can move around the white squares here. Maybe that's a good strategy. Although, like I said, I wanted to move these pawns also, so I guess I'm really hoping for some pawn moves here. And that queen, okay, no queen, so I do get a pawn move. So, alright, now I can stay on, next king move, I can stay on these light squares. And next pawn move will have to be one of these two, which I get now because it's really trying to get me to move a knight, but there's no knights, so I finally get to make a pawn move. Attacking my rook. And I don't get to move that rook out of the way. I'm being no knights, I'm being forced to move the king. You know, I'm just thinking this game's starting to get pretty long here, and I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to checkmate when I don't get to choose what piece I move. But yeah, 250 rated Martin bot, I don't know if he's going to be able to checkmate either. Is this game going to go on forever here? Did I roll the dice I'm talking? I forgot whether I rolled them. It says, yeah, I must have rolled them because the last move was king. So I got a rook move here. Alright, I just move out of so we're not being attacked by that knight. Yeah, this could go on for a while. Queen, knight. Oh, I moved that pawn so I could move the bishop out, and then I blocked the bishop in with the rook. I don't have any knights, I don't have a queen, so none of these dice rolls. So the only I can only move king, pawn, or rook here. King, pawn, or rook is all we got, so I got to roll again. Okay, rook. That's check, but the knight can take. I think actually Martin would take, as bad as Martin is, so I'm just going to move that rook over. Another rook move. Alright, well that rook's coming back again. Queen, 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 pawn. Alright, now we can get this bishop going. Now, if I get a rook, I can check. Not that it'll do any good, because I won't be able to follow it up with whatever I want to. But I don't know what else to do. 6. King move. We'll stay on the light squares. That's why we move that pawn up. Queen, queen, pawn. No, knight, queen, pawn. Alright, pawn again. Pawn again. Pawn again. And of course, queen first, but no queen. All queen moves are nothing. King. Well, I did say I wanted to stay off the dark squares, but maybe I'll get another king move and I can take that rook. Martin moved that 250 player, moved that rook right out of there. And I did get the king move. If he didn't move it, I could have taken it. Oh, I can't now. The pawn's protecting it. But at least I'm back on the light squares. Is this game ever going to end? I'm really trying to win, but it's I'm actually almost hoping Martin can find a checkmate here. This one's going on so long. Alright, well, we'll move this pawn here. Maybe we can queen it. Knight, bishop. Finally, first time that bishop moved this game. Trying to get that bishop out forever. King move. Now there is a check. So, yeah, I'm not gonna move there, even though I said I want to stay on the light squares. Rook. Any good rook moves here? Yeah, okay. Hope for another rook move, and I guess go check there and take a pawn. King. Back on the light squares. Martin does take the rook. Pawn move. Alright, well, this is getting a little interesting here now. I'm down some material, but a pawn that's about the queen. Of course, that rook could take it. Any normal human would take that if I queen that pawn, but yeah, I don't know if Martin will see that. It's a king move. Queen, but no queen, so it's king move. Bishop move. King move. Queen, king. Okay, we get that bishop out of there. There's no bishop, so we have bishop and rook against rook, and knight. I have that pawn on a7, but Martin did get the rook behind it there. Bishop, bishop, queen. I wonder how many moves this is. This doesn't... I mean, we can check here after the... Oh, wait, yeah, I guess you can check during the game. I don't want to mess anything up. Wow, we're on move 57 already. Did I roll the dice? Yeah, I moved the bishop last time, right? Yeah, I moved the bishop last time, so, and it says king now, so I must have rolled the dice, so king move. Pawn. Oh, can't move that pawn up with a rook there. So we got a bishop move. Nothing to take. I don't know. We'll go there. Rook. Pawn. There's only... We have 4 pawns here and only 1 can move, so this is a forced move. Oh, actually I could have gone f4, but queen, bishop. Well, that's a good move if we get to move the bishop again, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. Well, actually, I don't know if we want to be... Yeah, I mean, normally down pieces you wouldn't want to trade, but against Martin Bot you probably do, so I think that would be a good move had we got bishop, but we didn't. We got king. I can't move the king up with those pawns there. Bishop. Alright. I don't know if it's going to be possible for me to checkmate Martin with so few pieces and no choice of which piece to move. Pawn. I could take or move up. My only 2 choices. 1 rook. And so all I've got pawn, rook, and king moves now. So pawn. Actually, no pawn moves. I have to move a king or a rook. So 4 or 6 is the only. We got a 6. Yeah, unless something moves. Oh wait, I did have a pawn move right here. I don't remember if the dice... How did I miss that? Pawn, rook, and king. I don't know if I did. I definitely did not see that I had that move, but I don't remember if the dice rolled a 1 or not. So maybe that was a little bit cheating there, if that happened. But of course I can look back at the moves, but I can't look back at the dice rolls. So I don't know whether there was a 1 on that roll. So we still have a rook. Now I have to think, Martin says. Rook again. Alright, we can take a knight. Well, I guess that's good, keeping that king stuck on the 8th rank there. So I guess I'll just keep moving the rook back and forth, but I don't know how I'm going to checkmate him. Even being stuck on the back rank there, I don't know how to checkmate him. So, rook, pawn, or king, 4. I could go check, but he could take. King. Of course I wanted the 1 for checkmate there, but yeah, a 1 would have been checkmate, but it's saying I have to move the king. I can't. That rook has me cut off, so I can't even attack that. Go after that pawn. Okay, so if that king moves over, I don't have checkmate anymore, so I need a 1 before a 4 or 6 now. Oh, and we got it. Wow. I really didn't think that was going to work out that good. That roll was very lucky. So there was no 6 moves on that roll, but 4 came right next. Had we been forced to move the rook, maybe I never would have got that checkmate. So how many moves was that? 72 moves it took to checkmate Martin bot with these rules. And of course before this I had the 4 move loss, so we're tied up right now 1-1. I am going to play him with these rules again sometime, not right now. I think this video has already gone on way longer than I thought it was going to, so we'll do it again another time, and we'll break the tie. Before I leave though, I'm going to look at this crazy game review. It's gonna have to look weird with that many moves, and there has to be a whole lot of horrible moves here. 49%. 1 great move for me and 2 for Morton. It's really hard to believe. And I said the same thing in the last video where I played Morton. It's really hard to believe in 72 moves, all those horrible moves that we both made, that I only made 3 blunders and Martin only made 6 blunders. It seemed like practically every move was a blunder. Well, that one, although it was interesting and fun, it went way longer than I hoped it would go or expected to go. So that's all for this one. I'm out of here. See ya.